What is up, everybody? Today the harnesses and the harness bar came, so I'm about to install those. Right now I'm just going to take out the driver's side seat so I can actually sit in there and bolt everything down right. I just got the NRG harness bar and I got some racequip harnesses. Okay, so I just got the first interior piece of plastic off. This is, I think, I'm not gonna, I haven't really looked at any tutorials or anything. It seems kind of straightforward. I think it just bolts into the seatbelt track right here. I think all this has to come out because there's no point in using it. And then I got the harness bar right here. The red to match the low maxes. So I'm just gonna take this off and see how it lines up on both sides. And I got a whole new set of bolts, but maybe I can reuse these ones. I'm gonna take out the seatbelt track too. I think it's just all these bolts, screws that just go around the whole thing, so it looks nice and good. Okay, so I got the top parts all bolted in. It took me a little longer than I thought it was gonna take me because the seatbelt tracks, I gotta take these out, but every single screw on both sides was rusted inside the car, and it literally took me like 3 minutes per screw to turn it this much every time to get it out of there. So I gotta do, and I didn't even touch these ones. I just did 4 down here. I ripped this plastic off and did the ones down there. Mounted in the ball joints, connected at the top. We just gotta connect them at the bottom. Jason came over to help me finish it. He's just finishing cleaning up the ones up there. I just got the support bars bolted in. I had to run to the bolt store to get some longer thread bolts because I think I have the OEM one. So this was the thread pitch on the OEM bolt. It's as you can see, it's a lot shorter compared to this one. So that was what was stopping me from finishing the support bar. So I just gotta do the passenger side right now. Then I'm gonna tie the harnesses and bolt them into the seat rails, and then the interior should be pretty much done. I gotta cut the seat rails, no, this is the sliding seat belt things out because all the screws in the top are stripped, and I'm going to cut around this carpet and make it look nice with the support bars. Just finished up with the driver's side. I tied the harnesses at the back. I tied them all nice and I got everything bolted in. It took me a while because on 240s, the back, that's just an extra piece from the piece in the back, that's nothing. The thing right there, I don't know if you can see it, the way it bolts in right there, the bolt, it's just a nut that you have to thread on there, but the bolt is like 1/4 of an inch. So it took me a while because the metal on the seat rail is like this thick, so I had to get the metal from the harness and the seat rail to go over that little 1/4 inch of thread, and then barely thread on the nut and then get it on there tight. And then when that was on there, it moved everything over 1/4 of an inch. So then these bolts wouldn't go in straight. So I literally had to kind of cross thread them, and then I hit them as hard as I could until it went straight down, and then I got them in straight. But the driver's side is all done. It took me 2 hours once I tied everything and got those bolts lined up. So I'm gonna start on the passenger side, other side right now, and as you can see, this is how thick it's. This part right here that needs to go on to this part right here, plus when you add the thickness of that, it's kind of hard to get it on, as you can see. So I'm gonna play around with this and see if I can get it to thread on. That part was a lot easier than the other side. It literally took me 2 minutes to do it. So as you can see, I got everything bolted in. I just gotta tighten it down now. So I just got everything bolted in, tied the back on these ones. Everything looks really good. Everything's tight. I got the floorboard thing in too, and I picked up this steering wheel today too. It's a Grip Royale. I gotta get my Allen key so I can take off everything and put this one on, but shout out to the Flying Dutchman. That's his IG name. I'll tag him right here. He's got a 6Z. He hooked me up on this wheel. Everybody know one more thing about the car. I'm not dropping it off at the paint place with the kit on it. I'm gonna be taking everything off and bolting. The zip ties are just temporary for now, but the kit is gonna be on properly, because I know I've been getting a lot of shit in the comments about the fitment of the kit. But literally all I'm waiting for paint is my rear bumper shipped on the 29th, so that should be here any day now. And my 326 Power Wing is shipping soon, because the company emailed me and said that they were going to process all the orders starting the 1st of January. So that should be here soon. And also, last night, I ordered Type X taillights. I was really on the edge about ordering them because there's no really big difference about it. But one of these taillights bulbs is kind of out, and I don't want to mess around with it. So I spent $300 on Type X taillights, and I'm going to paint everything else, everything besides the taillights, and it's going to look sick. So, watching. Peace out.